Hey dude, Thub here. We're gonna go and make some money from the trash, hopefully, probably. I took the time to have a good big breakfast this morning, so I'm feeling good, at least in the middle part, but my arms are super sore. They've been getting more exercise than they have in a long time. So it's actually been difficult to get shirts on and off. So I'm not sure how well this is gonna go in that regard, but we're gonna find out, because you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's go. What the heck is all this? I have no idea. It looks like someone tossed out a lot of old food, but I think it's just too big of a pile to go ripping into. Same as that one. They just don't look like there's just nothing appealing or inviting about them. Add to that the fact that the piles are so huge and it would make a really disgusting mess to just spill out everywhere. Hey, CDRs. No, these are just replacement cases. I mean, you never know, but the rest of this junk, though, DVDRs. We got a mouse, some wire, and a spindle. Good enough for me. Whatever. That would make me so happy. Hey. Frickin' sweet. Legitimate sack of candy. But wait, there's more. And Valentine's Day. Whoa! Valentine's Day Jelly Bellies. Nope, that was it. Coffee? That's already open. Alright, now we're done. Let's see if there's anything else interesting out here. But honestly, more interesting than a sack full of candy? I doubt it. That one very clearly says broken glass. I'm going to believe it. None of the body's brass. Weak. Weak like my friggin' arms today. Oh man. What the hell is that? Yep. 'Tis the season. They probably just tossed them because they don't think they're very good, but you know me. So I started my eBay store a couple of weeks ago now, and I was really thinking it was going to be taken off a lot better than it has. Post-its. Thumb screws. I don't feel like stopping to pick up a handful of pens. So the eBay store. So I'll just come right out and say, I'm pretty sure the reason why it's not going very well. And by not going very well, I mean not getting many views or sales, and only able to list 10 items per month. Which, by the way, it's a new month and I still can't list anything more, so I guess what they meant by every month is every 30 days. Week. Pretty sure the reason this hasn't gone smooth and easy is because instead of using my old eBay account that I had years ago that I've never sold anything on, but I've got plenty of positive reviews from people I've bought things from,
I decided to start a brand new one so that I could keep my personal and my business eBay separate. I thought that would be important. Maybe it's true, or maybe I was right, maybe I was wrong, but I've got a little 0 beside my name and one of those little AOL people with the gold, like, lines coming out of it saying, I'm brand new! So I think that, coupled with how few listings I actually have up, is probably the culprit. Can't find my keys because my candy's full of pop. Because my pocket's full of candy. Jeez, head's not in the game today. Neither are these arms. It's like Halloween all over again. As far as the first lap goes, that totally sucks. Obviously. Well, at least we've got Mylar minions. And so far, the only response I've gotten on eBay has been super weird. I have one product box. The iPhone 8, like the new one, that's, it got bid up way too high. It's like $80 right now. That's $80 Canadian. And I did put it as free shipping anywhere in the United States and Canada. But still, $80 for an empty box? What are you doing, man? It doesn't even have headphones or a charger. Like, what is going on with that? Sweet. Oh, the tip is all split. Whatever. Still want it. What the hell? That seems kind of cool. Yeah. I think I'll come grab that heavy rubber mat. It seems kind of weird, but I bet they're worth money. And even if they're not, I could line the bottom of my car with it. Now, the only other eBay action I've seen is from people who are obviously trying to scam me. Ooh. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a catalytic converter here? What the hell? That is so weird. Harley Davidson. I guess I'd better grab those. Honestly, man, I just wanted the bottles, but it seems like I've missed out on that. Hello, Mr. Bunny. I am not here to interrupt. Just you chill there. I'll chill here. You comfy? At least it's a nice morning. It is a nice morning. Alright, battery died, but it wasn't that interesting out there anyway. Let me finish my story about eBay. So I've been getting a lot of the same kind of messages. This guy sends me a message and asks me what sort of condition my item is in, and giving way more details than necessary. Just super convoluted, and a lot of red flags there. All of his questions were answered in the listing, and it just didn't seem like he actually read the listing at all. So I sent him back a message that was very cut and paste feeling, which seemed to match the tone of the one that he sent me. Something along the lines of, hey, thanks for your interest in my item. If you just look at the pictures and read the description, you'll see that the condition is next to new, and the prices are as I've listed them. The minimum, the opening bid is my lowest, blah, 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 blah. So he responds back and offers me $800 for an iPhone box, but wants me to contact him directly about it, and his idea is he'll buy it off-site. It's just, obviously this seems super fishy, and based on all of the red flags and the way the whole thing was coming across, my guess is this was just a robot, a script that had been written to first confirm that there was somebody on the other end of a listing, and then offer a ridiculous amount of money, and ask a person to send them their iPhone 8s. If I was talking to a real human, they probably would have been aware that it was just a box, and it was nowhere, definitely not worth $800. Not to mention, I wouldn't have asked all those questions that were already answered in the listing. So I responded, well, thank you very much for your generous offer, but it would be outside of eBay's terms of use to deal with you outside the site. Since I have listed it on there, I am obligated to sell it there unless the listing expires without it being sold. So please make an offer on the auction that I have up, and looking forward to doing business with you. Scam, obviously a scam. I think I might just have to start listing things on my actual personal eBay account, because then, I mean, I've had it for years, so at least there's some feedback, and people might actually see me as a real human and not, I don't know. People are sketchy. Why would they buy something from someone with absolutely zero feedback when they can get the exact same item for the same price at a dozen other stores? I guess I'm going to have to compete on price if I'm going to keep trying to grow this one. Anyway, we did find some stuff. That exhaust, that's a full exhaust from a Harley-Davidson Electra Glide, but they're apparently pretty universal. I didn't know this in advance. I looked this stuff up. And it does have a catalytic converter, which means I can't really ask that much for it if I'm selling it. I put it up for $40. It's probably worth that in scrap value. Yeah, it's chrome plated, but it's not high quality stainless steel. So I am going to try to sell it, and if I can get some dollars for it the way it is, then that would be just dandy. We'll see if anybody's interested. It's still been kind of a weak week, but I'm in a good position for Kijiji over the weekend, and I've actually made a bunch of sales so far. I'm just glad I'm able to share it with you guys. Thanks for coming along. Leave it better than you found it. Keep doing the thing.